Probably you wanted to manifest this, but instead you manifested this. Maybe you wanted to manifest this, but instead you manifested this. And now you're wondering, why do I keep manifesting the opposite of what I want? The answer to this question lies in the scientific discovery, which also provides a proof for the law of attraction. And this discovery just blew my mind when I saw how exactly each one of us is creating our reality and attracting the things based on our vibrational frequency. So in this video, first I'm going to tell you the science behind this and then the technique to take advantage of this scientific discovery. So keep watching till the end. So in order to explain this scientific discovery, let me just start with two very common instances in our lives. Have you ever observed when somebody is smiling at you, maybe even a stranger, somebody you don't recognize, but you have a tendency to smile back at them? This automatic reaction is happening because of a specific neuron in your brain. Now, let me come to another example, another instance. Suppose one afternoon you are just sitting on your sofa and watching a horror or a thriller movie. And then there is a scene where the characters in the movie are getting scared. You too feel scared because the characters in the movie are feeling scared. So the scientists say that these reactions, when you watch somebody and automatically you feel the same reaction, same feelings, same emotions that the other person is feeling, happens due to a special class of neurons called mirror neurons. So these mirror neurons, which the scientists discovered, are triggered by two circumstances. First, if you are personally experiencing certain emotions, it could be a sad one or a happy one or a stressful one or anxious one, anything. That is when these neurons are triggered. And the second instance is when you see someone, you witness someone experiencing these emotions. So basically, the mirror neurons do not know the exact difference between having a real experience by you and watching someone having that experience. So basically, what is happening is, based on your emotions, your brain is sending out certain signals, and in turn, your brain is receiving or attracting similar signals. And that is what the law of attraction says, right? Since you are an energy body, your vibrational frequency signals will not just impact the other person, but also every other thing. And similarly, you too will attract the same vibrational frequency that you are focusing upon. Because as Einstein said, everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you can't help but get that reality. But how is the science going to help you stop manifesting the opposite of what you want? First of all, before giving the technique, let me highlight this point that now that you know that it is the part of your body, your brain, which is either making your life or screwing it up, it will be easier for you to imagine the signals that you are sending out and in turn receiving as well. Secondly, I want to share this technique with you by which you can stop manifesting the opposite and in turn manifest exactly what you want. So let me explain this technique to you by using the scenarios of my two friends who got the job they desired after manifesting the opposite for years. Let me start with my first friend who kept on changing her jobs. Whenever I used to ask her the reason for changing her job so frequently, she would sometimes tell me that she hated her boss. Sometimes she would say she hated her colleagues. Sometimes she would say, I don't like my workplace, it is too far from my home, so on and so forth. So she was in this cycle of getting wrong jobs each time because her mirror neurons were sending out the wrong signals, the negative signals out there. And that is why she was attracting the same emotions, the same vibrational frequency from her boss, from her colleagues, from her workplace, and you name it. Now, here's my another friend who was getting rejected at every job interview she appeared for. And sometimes she was not even called for the interviews. When I talked to her, she told me that maybe I don't have those qualities. Maybe my CV is not good enough. But I really, really need this job as my current company is cutting out on some employees and I might be fired. Again, these emotions are anxiety, underconfidence, desperation. The mirror neurons are sending out the same signals. So both my friends are sending out the negative signals, and in return, they are attracting the same. So I gave them one suggestion. Both of them managed to apply it correctly. And after that, they received the job of their dreams, the ideal job that they always imagined, always desired. Basically, you need to trick your mirror neurons to give out the positive signals. So, in order to get the desired job, we need to think about the positive aspects of getting the new job. For example, better salary, better working conditions, shorter working hours, and an understanding boss. If you are looking for a job and trying to manifest your job with these positive aspects in mind, these positive reasons in mind, you will trigger the mirror neurons to produce positive, happy signals. And you are going to send that out and in turn receive the same back, which is these desired aspects of your new job. That is your ideal job. No matter what your present situation is, your current circumstances are, you need to trick your brain to produce these happy, positive signals because that is what you are going to attract. Well, that's all for today. Here are some other videos that you can watch, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.